feel it.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it feel warm, cold?
No, it feels cold. Like it's right, it's coming in here now.
Well, it's been quite a year. I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer exactly 12 months ago.
You know what's amazing though? This still doesn't feel real.
No.
It doesn't feel like, it doesn't.
I was still in shock as I began the first of 6 chemotherapy sessions, each one making me feel sicker, but each one was also shrinking the tumor that was threatening my life. My hair started falling out shortly after that first round.
I thought I'd start losing my hair in either week 3 or week 4, but it's coming out far faster than I expected. Which one should I try on first?
That one.
Okay.
I like it.
But with the help of my 2 girls, I found a great wig that masked my symptoms.
Do you like the color?
Yeah.
Should I go with this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun shopping for that wig.
Love you. That feels like such a long time ago, a lifetime ago. You know, I found cancer to be a very solitary experience because you're left to fight all the fears inside your head. But at the same time, I was so lucky this past year to be surrounded by incredible people. My girls, my family, my friends. Stop crying.
I can't help it.
I haven't cried at all, and you're crying.
I'm not crying.
But deep down, I was still struggling.
I feel like I'm in illusion right now. You know, the wig is hiding everything, and I can paint on my eyebrows, and I'm wearing false eyelashes now. And the first thing in the morning when I get up and I look in the mirror, I look like a cancer patient. This is just hiding it all.
And I'm going to start it now.
Right now?
Yeah.
I wore my daughter Hillary's tiara to every chemo treatment because she asked me to. 6 chemos, and 4 months later,
Number 6.
Can you believe it? Can you?
I was finally done the first part of treatment.
I think I'm done.
And I was able to ring the chemo bell at Princess Margaret Hospital. It signifies the end of this part of the battle.
I have been waiting for this moment for 4 months.
Okay, I rang it a little too hard.
So, after chemo, I had surgery, a lumpectomy and lymph nodes removed from under my arm. I have 2 small scars now. It's really no big deal. But at the time, I was terrified. It was that complete loss of control, even though I had lost all control a long time before. And then after surgery, a few weeks later, I started radiation every single day for 6 weeks, Monday to Friday.
What happens here is that there are these high energy beams that come out of the head. We are selectively damaging the DNA of your cancer cells.
The main side effects for radiation are fatigue and burning. Some people are lucky, they just get light suntans. I, though, as you can see, am getting quite red. I'm burnt down to here, under my arm, and down my back. I won't lie, it hurts, it's uncomfortable, and I'm expected to continue baking for another month after my treatments stop.
It was worth it, though.
So basically, you blasted all those bad cells right out of me.
Exactly, that's
like
right.
that.
It sounds like
Thank
it should
you.
be a nice tune for a song, right?
I finished radiation 3 days before Christmas. As always, my closest friends were at my side.
I'm wearing my heels to kick cancer in the butt.
But remember this upbeat person at the start of my diagnosis?
1 down, 5 to go. I lost that person for a while. When I finished radiation, I was ecstatic. But even the next day, this terrible sadness started creeping in, and I couldn't shake it. I felt like my life had been shattered into a million pieces, and this was when I had to deal with all the emotions that I had suppressed this past year. And I felt shattered. I wasn't expecting that. No one warned me that when you were done, that you had this all to deal with. This has actually been the hardest part of the whole experience these past 4 months. But slowly, very slowly, I've been putting my life back together, one piece at a time. There's someone I have to introduce you to, my cameraman, Pete, who has shot every single one of the cancer segments with me. This is Pete. Now take a look. Pete's bald. The first day I started wearing a wig, he pulled this out and told me in a show of solidarity he was going to wear a wig every time we worked together this past year, and he has. Who couldn't be okay with friends like this?
Love you. Love you too. You're great.
Well, any words of advice or anything after all of this?
Keep it simple, enjoy the little things in life, and enjoy your health, because you've got your health back now.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah. Thanks. Everyone says you learn from cancer, and I've thought a lot this past year, what are my life lessons going to be? I've learned two. I'm not afraid to die, but I am afraid of not living well. And I want to have less and live more. So I'm selling my house. I want a whole new beginning. After all, how many times does somebody get a second chance of life? I'm not going to waste it. What do you think you've learned this past year, honey?
It's good to care for others when they're in need.
Yeah. We had a lot of help, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got to take care of you, but I didn't like it because I think it would hurt and stuff, getting all of those needles.
There is just one last thing I have to do, one last fear to conquer. Getting rid of my security blanket, my wig. It's time.
Do you want Mommy to stop wearing the wig?
Yeah.
How come?
Because you look better without it.
Once you take off the wig, that means that you have fully defeated breast cancer. And you have fully kicked it in the butt.
Wigs are expensive, so my girls and I have decided together to donate mine to someone who is about to start what I have just finished. The sad part is there will be no shortage of people who could use it. 23,000 women were diagnosed with breast cancer in Canada last year. That's an average of 445 a week. Incredible women, like the ones I have met this past year. Ariane, Helen, Michelle, Grace, and so many more.
One day I was at the hospital for radiation, and a woman came up to me, a fellow patient, and she gave me a gift. One of the most meaningful moments in my life. It was a handwritten card, and it said, "Fall 7 times, stand up 8. And I realized, yeah, that's me. Except I've fallen 1,000 times, and I'm standing up 1,001. But if I fall again, I'll get up again. And again, and again, and again. And again. And here is my new look.
Nice hair, kid.
It's growing.
Yeah. You wanted to say something about our friend.
Well, it was really important to me. I want to end this with a tribute to Mark Daly. Mm-hmm. We miss him dearly, but he was my role model. He taught me grace and courage, and he believed it was so important to raise awareness and be open about this, because that was how you could kick cancer. Yeah. And you know, as we all know, he lost his battle, and we miss him so much. But I just really attribute a lot of what I've tried to do to Mark, because he showed me the way. So this is for Mark. 1 in 9 women in Canada will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime, but it's beatable. You have to catch it early though, so be aware, know your body, go for your checkups, and enjoy every moment of this beautiful, painful, exquisite existence we call life.
Now, so you won.
I won.
You are obvious proof that you have won.
You can beat it.
But that's not the only thing you've won. And you're going to learn for the first time right now. Do you know who Edward R. Murrow was?
Yes, I do.
The quintessential investigative journalist, and awards are named after him. You have won the Edward R. Murrow Award for video feature reporting.
You're kidding.
Congratulations, kid.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. But you know what? This is such an honor. A little while ago, a woman came to me and she said, I found a lump in my breast and I went to my doctor because I saw your story.
You see?
So that's...
Good things come from this. You look great.
Thank you.
And we are delighted that you are victorious and will be with us for a very long time.
Oh, you betcha. I'm going to be driving you crazy for a while.
You ain't going nowhere, kid.
You got it.
Cynthia's written one last blog on her battle with cancer. You can find it on our website, citynews.ca.